Hello and welcome back. This is Steve the Bucks Coins and welcome to the channel. I'm doing a coin hunt today which has been pre-designated pre-decimal coin hunt number 31. These coin hunts may not be in order, but they're, as I've made up several bags of coins ready to be filmed, and this one was one of the first I grabbed out. So here we go. The first one is a half crown. Let me just bring you in. This is a half crown. It is from George VI. It is a half crown from 1948, which was about 10 years into his reign, 12 years into his reign. It has a wasted shield in the centre of the coin with his own cipher underneath a crown on either side of the wasted part of the shield. It gives you the value of half crown and the date of 1946, and is one that we see regularly to a half crown coin. So that's the first one of this hunt. The second silver coin is also a half crown, and this one is from the reign of Elizabeth II. It's one of her half crowns. It's dated 1954, and one of the big differences is the crown shield is not wasted. It doesn't go into the waist area. It has her initial E and R either side of the shield. You have the valuation of a half crown. You have the date of 1954. You have the crown at the top, E and R, and then the shield of the emblems of the United Kingdom. The next one is a florin or a 2 shilling. Again, this one's Elizabeth II. On the back we have the floral motif. We have 2 shillings written there. We have the date of 1957, 1957. You have the Tudor rose at the centre of the coin, and then going around the outside you have leeks. You have leeks and thistles. You have leeks, thistles, the clover, and the leek, the thistle, the clover, leek, thistle, clover, and the roses, of course, is in the centre. So sorry, that's the 4. The roses in the centre, and then you've got alternate going around there. You've got like a thistle, a clover leaf, a thistle, a leek, going all the way around the outside. So that's a 2 shilling coin, or the, excuse me, thought I was going to sneeze. Next one, again from the reign of Elizabeth II. It is a multi-sided scalloped edge coin, the brass 3-penny piece. I never really liked these coins. I always thought they were a bit not amongst my favourite coins. The date on it is 1962, and you have the portcullis. The portcullis, of course, has been a royal symbol for quite a few years, and you have the crown above it. It is also one of the logos of Parliament. They use the portcullis as on their letterheads and such like. It's from 1962, so it's a fairly standard type of coin, this is, and nothing, as I say, not one of my favourite styles of coin, I must admit. Next one is the smallest coin in the decimal range. It's the 6-penny bit, sometimes referred to as a tanner. The exact reasons for that I'm not 100% sure. And this one is from Queen Elizabeth II from 1966, which was, of course, if you're a football fan, quite an important year for English football, and quite hated by the Scottish people, of course. Yeah. We have the 4 heraldic flower symbols of the country that make up the design on the back. You have the rose, the thistle, the clover and the leek symbols on the back, all pointed in towards the centre. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 coins. We have one from George V. We have one from George VI. I'm going to have to come out for this, aren't I? Widen. Oops. Widen, come on. There we go. Another one from George V. A third one from George V. I'm going to have to move them up, aren't I? One from George VI. One from Elizabeth. And a second one from Elizabeth. Now, if I'm to say to you that monarchs, their portrait changes to which side they're looking for each monarch. You have Queen Elizabeth II looks to the right. George VI looks to the left. George V looks to the left. So, if George V and George VI succeeded each other, why do their portraits both face the same way? There is a reason, and it's to do with the year of the 3 kings. The year of the 3 kings was 1936. Early in January 1936 or February 1936, the George V passed away. He was succeeded by his son, Edward VIII. Now, Edward VIII doesn't have any coins in the UK. So George V faced to the right. Edward VIII would have faced to the left. But because Edward VIII abdicated in favour of marrying Wallis Simpson, his abdication presented the throne to George VI, which is why both George V and George VI, who were the next to the king one after George VI, was the monarch that was enthroned after George V's death. The gap of Edward VIII is the reason why both of the portraits face the same way. So my dates for the George VI, George V coins are 1921, 1934 and 1936, which were the last year of his reign. The coin for George VI is actually 1945, and Queen Elizabeth was 1967, which was the last year that the coins were dated that went into circulation. In fact, both of them are. Interesting point on the 1967 dated coins. The Royal Mint were getting ready to go into decimalisation from 1967 onwards. They produced the last set of circulating coins in 1967. There were proof sets made in 68, 69 and 70 that showed the pre-decimal coins, the full set of pre-decimal coins. However, any coins that were minted for circulation in 68, 69 and 70 were given the date of 1967. Which is why you get an absolutely huge amount of coins dated 1967, for the pennies in particular. Another bit of useless information for you. Now, I do have some halfpennies here. I have a George the V, I have an Elizabeth II, I have another George V, and another Elizabeth II. The Elizabeth II are dated 1965 and 1956. Both of them show the golden hind on the water. Let me just bring you in a little bit so you can see that. The two George V coins are dated 1931 and 1916. These both have Britannias on them rather than the sailing ship that we all got to know during George VI and Elizabeth's reign, the Golden Hind. The Britannia halfpenny, this one here is pretty worn, although it's still very, you can still make out, but some of the highlights in the things like the shield and such like have been disturbed and are a bit worn. It's a nice coin. The 1916 coin, you can make out the date, but the whole of the legend of halfpenny is missing totally. However, the portrait side, or the obverse, is fairly clear and everything. It seems to have taken quite a battering, and the rim seems to have virtually disappeared on the reverse of this particular coin, this earlier 1916. So that's the pre-decimal coin hunt. Let me just go out a little bit. If you've enjoyed this hunt, please give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I would be absolutely delighted if you did. If you give me the thumbs up and you've also subscribed, it will help with the algorithm to get me in front of people who've never seen my videos before, and hopefully then that I will get them to view my videos and possibly subscribe to the channel, and therefore grow the channel again. If you're having a hunt, I hope you have a successful one and you find the coins you're looking for. If you are buying coins, wherever you're getting them from, I hope you can get the coins you want for the price you want to pay. These are now all bagged up, ready to go into my collection, and I will be eventually flipping them and pushing them into date runs. In the meantime, thank you for viewing this video and watching to the end, and I hope we'll meet up again fairly shortly. I have 4 videos a week, so hopefully you'll find something that you want to watch. In the meantime, from me, until we meet again, thank you for watching this video, and bye bye for now. Ta-da!